Everybody, and good morning. Good morning, one and all. Saigan Cat here. I think I've fixed the horrible contrast issue. We'll see how it goes today. I have about an hour and a half to stream some lovely Xenoblade Chronicles. So, we'll see who is up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry about the weird stream times, but hey, this is when I am available and not already tired from work. Which I'm not going to complain too much about, because I do actually enjoy the job. Which is nice. It's very nice. Alright. This controller hasn't been charged in a while, so we will also see how that holds up. When last we left off, there was a giant explosion. We just fought Egil, as I recall. Shit was getting real. Turned out that the Bionis long ago had stabbed the Mechonis. The giant was behind it. I don't know, there's some drama. Oh shit, more drama.
A sign? Yes. If a catastrophe were imminent, it would naturally be preceded by a sign. It can't be.
Convey these orders to all troops. Pull the front line back to the Bionis arm. All units, withdraw from the front at once!
Sir, are you sure? Victory's in our hands, Your Highness. We must strike the final blow.
Do you not realize where we are?
Sir?
Listen to me. We are on the sword of the Mechonis! Calm down! Calm down!
It's moving!
Oh, are we too late? Melia, be safe. All units retreat! Immediately! The Mechonis is about to awaken!
Damn it! I was counting on you, runt.
What's happening?
It's like we're floating in midair. Fiora, are you doing this?
Lady Mayneth, you have awakened once more.
This light. Was it you who saved us when we fell from the fortress? Mayneth, where's Fiora?
It's okay. I'm here too. After all that occurred at the fortress, my soul was exhausted. But I was revived by the cry of a young Holmes, by his wish to protect you all. Gado. If he had not acted as a shield, I would have been unable to save you. I am sorry.
Gado saved us. Now he's... Huh? The Mechonis! Where's Egil?
Shulk, do you hear it? The awakening of the Mechonis. This is my pain. The pain of my people, echoing through the millennia.
The Mechonis arm!
Fall to your deaths, worthless insects!
Stop this! Lillian and the others are still on the sword! Our friends are going to die! Stop! I'll kill him! That murdering monster is gonna pay!
Atharon!
Fiora?
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fiora! That hurts. Where are we?
That was a close one, but we made it.
Alvis.
You are aboard Junks, the Machina ship.
It was he who informed us that you were in danger. I'm glad we found you in time.
Thank you.
Hey! What a stroke of luck! You're still alive!
Dixon!
I'm getting more and more concerned about Dixon. More and more concerned. Good morning, Firewolf. How are you doing today?
So you were unable to stop Egil. Sorry, Father. I have failed you. Vanea, there's no need to apologize.
So, what do we do now? At this rate, that blasted Egil's gonna destroy Bionis.
Alvis, what happened to the Allied force? I informed His Highness of the possibility that the Mechonis would awaken. His Highness is wise. He will have acted to minimize casualties.
That's good.
Brother.
There is still time.
Fiora? No, you're...
So it is her.
The Mechonis and I exist as one. Egil is using ether energy absorbed from the Bionis to force it to move. There is still time before the Mechonis fully adapts to the ether.
Egil is at the core of the Mechonis. He will be controlling the Mechonis from there. Only by destroying the core will you be able to stop the Mechonis.
But how are we to get there? The Mechonis capital is destroyed.
Father, how much remaining energy does Junks have?
Don't worry. I made sure to fill her up.
On the back of the Mechonis is a huge cooling duct. We should be small enough to enter the control core section via the duct's heat transfer conduits. Junks can take us as far as the duct.
You have our gratitude. We must go there at once.
Then let's get a move on. This one's for Gaddo.
Here, here.
Too right. Gaddo's wishes live on through me. We will fight to the end.
So Twitch said this was Warframe. I'm sorry. I know I updated it. And I know that it's updated since the title is Rhine Time. And I updated both at the same time before hitting update. Freaking Twitch.
So that's where you've been.
Dixon, I do not trust you.
Then I guess it's almost time to finish.
Dixon, I do not trust you. Alvis doesn't trust you either.
When you are ready to depart for the Mechonis, let my father know. I will prepare the vessel.
Understood. Wait! Look at that! What the...
There is little time left. We must stop Egil this time. It is in your hand, Shulk.
I know.
Alright. Oh, hey, Dixon and Alvis are here too? Man, we got everyone on board. So curious. Does that help my brightness at all? Like, I know I fixed the brightness for you guys, but it seems to have made things darker for me. That was the alert you got from Twitch. Saigan is playing Warfare. That's so dumb! Yeah, I think Dixon, like, might be somehow related to the giant. I can't remember his name, but... yeah, those are my thoughts. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. The game does look rather dark to you? Well, it is nighttime. Like, the Wii menu looked fine. Let me take a look at what it looks like right now. We will see what it looks like. Yeah, that's what it looks like for me, actually. And I want to say that that's just... oh, hey, there's no mic off sync. We should fix that now, too. I want to say that that's just nighttime, but it's also really hard to tell. We'll check again once things have lightened up, but yeah, it's pretty dark for me. Ah, this is it. This is the moment. Okay, so what all can we work on before we run off towards the end game?
Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all the side quests, but I definitely need to increase my level a bit, because those last couple of bosses were real damn rough. Of course, they wouldn't have been rough if my party members wouldn't stand in shit. Kona, go away. You're bothering me. New. Alright. Yeah, look at all these. So many. Investigate the silver wreckage on Wreckage Beach on the Fallen Arm. Sounds cool. We can do that. Must do all of the side quests, including getting the colony rebuilt? I don't want to double my time spent on this game. Kona! Damn dog is just lonely. Oh, there it is. You know, it's early, right now. Firewolf. I almost called you Firefox. Jesus. Who needs other games when you have Xenoblade? The thing is that other people made requests, and I promised that I would get to them, and I need to. Which is actually probably what I'm going to do on the Memorial Day Marathon, is I'm going to pop into one of the games that has already been requested instead of doing another Dragon Quest game, because 6 would be too long. 6 would be too long. 7, definitely too long. 8, too long. 9, I think, could be marathoned over a weekend. But right now, I need to play catch-up on my channel and make sure that those who are still on the list get their games done. What am I hearing? Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. It was a child. Hello, Christopher! And a happy springtime pagan sex festival to you two. Any idea which game I plan to play? Well, you know, there's, I have a list. I have a list, actually. Let me grab it. I was planning on doing Infection. And then some folks recently had to make some changes to their Patreon, which is fine. I don't fault anyone for trying to cut back, because, man, have I had to cut back. Near Gestalt, I think, would be the next one that I need to do. I need to go back to town. Kona, lay down or go away. Was streaming this morning a mistake? Because the only person in this family who hasn't interrupted me so far is Shannon. I was afraid this was going to happen. You know, I did some test streams last week to see if it was a decent time. You know, I did some Warframe. I wasn't interrupted. Everybody remained quiet. And then I streamed Xenoblade Chronicles. And just constant interruptions. I've been streaming for 20 minutes and been interrupted like 3 times. Have I played the second one? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2? No, I haven't. I haven't played X yet either. This is my first time playing this one. I am way behind on games. Where did she go? Is she a horrible time of bay? Time of bay? Time of bay. Who are you? What are my thoughts on this one so far? I enjoy the story. I enjoy the world. I was enjoying the combat for a while, but the combat in this game feels like it's really balanced towards just being more powerful than the enemy. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of room for strategy in this game, because you're only ever in control of 1/3 of your party. which makes a lot of otherwise simple mechanics very difficult to deal with. AoEs, for example, and cleave type attacks, your party members, there's nothing you can really do to prevent them from standing in it. And you're only ever in a position where you can control either a DPS, a tank, or a support character. So I think that the game really falls apart there. It's not as apparent earlier on in the game, but holy crap. Once we got to the Sword of the Mechonis, it really started to show that it expects you to do every side quest if you want to keep having a good time. But up until that point, I was really, really enjoying it. I still am enjoying it, but before I was gonna, you know, I was gonna say that this game might be superior to Final Fantasy XII, and I have rethought that in a big way. Final Fantasy XII is definitely far superior to Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's because the AI is better in that you get to tell it exactly what to do in the form of the Gambit system. And the difficulty never just like shows up out of nowhere and punches you in the face. Final Fantasy XII's difficulty is fairly consistent, I suppose, until like the end of the game, where it became too easy. Yo, Spirit, how you doing this morning? I have not been listening to you, Natalia. I'm sorry. Take food to Thea, who's at the base of digit 2. Got it. Because I was feeling like over-leveled and overpowered until I got to the Sword of the Mechonis, or Sword Valley, and then... In the second one, it's even worse? Really? Everyone's been telling me that the second one has better combat. And, yeah, Christopher, I've already invested 70 hours in this game. It feels like it would be a shame to quit now because of the terrible combat and the balancing issues. When combat works, it works well. It just... some of the fight mechanics would be good mechanics in any other game. But not in this, because you're lacking that control. Your left shoulder is hurting you today. Do some stretches. Stretches fix everything. Why are there two shops? Is one of these like one of those end game shops where he has all the best stuff? Kona, seriously, go away. Food, I gave her water, I let her out less than an hour ago. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay. What was that? It was heat sink, I think. did it go? There it is. It's got all the same problems as the first, but you can't move around and hit at the same time. A big part of the game is positioning, and it's slower in the second. When you hit 70 hours in, it's hard to back out. It's super hard to back out, and it's really annoying that, you know, we'd get to this point in the game and suddenly these issues that weren't really that bad before because none of the fights were too dependent on positioning had this issue. And then we get here and it's like the developers wanted to do some more interesting things with the fights and they went for positioning tricks, which would be fine if the AI was A, better, or B, you had more command options for them. And I appreciate that they tried to shake up the combat by, you know, adding focus to positioning.
What do you need?
When you have, you know, a real-time style combat system on a 2D plane, you have that opportunity. But the combat engine that they designed is not good for it. Okay. Books. Do you have books? Books. See, everyone had led me to believe that the combat in the second one was much better. I feel a bit lied to now. I should just buy everybody's books. Naturally, none of the books for the people that I'm using. Do you have books? Or are you selling the same old crap? Oh. Oh. Why, hello there. Yes. Yes. This is what I'm looking for. And I finally found what I'm looking for. Wait, no, books. That's what I'm doing. I will be buying Fiora new equipment, but books. That is not books. Books. Oh god, the strobing is real. That was awful. See, Christopher, you're talking about the second one, the way I hear a lot of people talking about X. I hear a lot of people complaining about X. They said that the combat was better, but, like, it doesn't have as tight a story. Excuse me. The yawns are gonna happen, folks. I'm getting up early so I can stream. You're just gonna have to deal with it. More shop. You... Okay. Ooh, empty slots. built-in arts heal. Be losing physical defense, but the physical attacks aren't that bad because she dodges most of them. We definitely don't want aggro down. Debuff resist could be nice. Oh, this one has aggro up 5. Yes. Yes, that is what we were taking then. Damage heal. Haste. Let's keep our agility. Nope, and those are the books. Yeah, thank you, Christopher. I plan to. I already had a free pair of star knives, damn it. Well, those are cool. They're all pink. I'm curious. We were using Electric Plus earlier, but I'm curious to know what switching back to double attack will do for us. Oh. Are these considered armor? I guess they would be, huh? Like some kind of accessory. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Not much to really do with anyone else in the group. Did I get that other quest turned in? I don't think I did. Early morning? Oh, nope, wrong button. Where is she? Oh yeah, that was my other problem with this game. Like, I love the amount of quests, and at times it really feels like an MMO. But holy crap, it feels impossible to play without checking a guide. None of these quests give you the information that you need. That's food delivery. No, where's current? Mysterious noises. Return to Prox. Xenoblade. Prox. Is the person not at the flag on the minimap? No, the flag on the minimap is the next story point. You don't get quest markers in this game. Kneeling in the water just north of the ether light at night between the hours of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Just north of the ether light. So she should be over here. Did I push time forward too far? I hit the wrong button again. Nope, she should be here. We're gonna maybe she's wandering off home. There she is.
Welcome.
Helios drones. Are those better than the Uranus drones? No. Alright, what were some of the other quests? We should finish out the ones we've already started, for sure. Chilkins and Anthols? We still haven't done that? Nopon researcher at the Nopon camp. Back of Black Mountain. I need some water. I'll be back momentarily. All right. Okay. I think we had one left that we needed to finish out. Xylex. And Junks. We were just there. I didn't see any Xylex, which means they're probably only in one part of town between the hours of 4 and 5 on a harvest moon. Grumble. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Wait, are they the one, like, way over there? I can't see them. So I guess we will check the guide. Again! They just went inside to play Harvest Moon, a much more relaxing game, if you ask me. What is this? Xylex. Xenoblade. There we go. That's the first one that didn't, like, auto-complete just right away. Anytime. He can be found next... Oh, he's McColl's secretary. So, the reason we're not seeing him on the mini-map is because he is obscured by the giant story flag. Ta-da! Hey, Breach! Going quite well. I had a pretty good weekend. How about you? I took Garen to see Ready Player One. Really enjoyed it. Some major changes from the book, but I think that they still hit all the important points. Not as far as, like, the exact same plot is concerned, but as far as, like, the messages conveyed. That's real interesting, Xylex. I don't care about your stupid problem. Just here for the XP. Oh, I should check real quick too. Yep. Didn't April Fool's stream? You played Fortnite and parodied the top Twitch channels. Did you drop racial slurs while you were at it? Because that's taking the joke too far. Not that committed to the joke. Yo, Orbo, how are you doing today? Good morning. So actually, since I've got a bunch of you here right now, I've been, I've already talked to Orbo about this a little bit, but here's the thing. I feel that Twitch has been making some damned foolish decisions lately. Ah! Thank you, Orbo. I feel that Twitch has been making some damned foolish decisions lately. I know that Twitch has not been the most welcoming platform for streaming and Let's Plays and everything. But... well, here's the thing. Like, YouTube is actually... when they get rid of somebody, like the whole Logan Paul thing, like Twitch just picks them up. Like, oh, it's ain't no thing. Yeah, we want you around here. You'll bring in a lot of viewers. So, with the business practices and everything, I've been, and also just the problems that I've been having with streaming to Twitch, I've been considering making the jump to streaming on YouTube. And you guys have probably seen me stream occasionally to YouTube. It actually, it's been a hell of a lot easier to stream to YouTube than it has been to Twitch. It's much less of a headache to stream to YouTube. I don't have to send my videos to YouTube because they are already there. The issue that really comes to mind when I think about it, though, is stuff like with the Dragon Quest XI ending. I could never post the ending of Dragon Quest XI on YouTube. I had to make a video on YouTube with a link to the video on Twitch so that people could watch it. And, you know, I had that problem in the past with Blue Dragon and the copyright stuff. So, I don't know. There's a lot of problems with both of these streaming platforms, and I wanted to know what your guys' opinions were. It's too early. I can't grammar this early. Eliminate the threat. Destroy the broken mechon in the area of Digit 1 Crevasse. Digit 1 Crevasse. Am I able to stream to both? Or maybe stream to Mixer instead? I don't like Mixer much, honestly. I have not had many good experiences with Mixer. The only reason that we've been messing with Mixer is because that's the best way to stream Xbox One games, and we want to do a Lasso stream for Halo. But I have... It's been rough. The only thing that really seems to work well on Mixer is streaming Xbone games straight from the console, and that's about it. Is there a way to stream to both? There is, and I have been looking at that as an option. My concern with, what is it, Restream, I think it's called, is the amount of information that they want to be able to stream to both is, it's too much. They don't just want a stream key for each of the places. They want, like, channel access. And I'm not comfortable giving them that level of control for their service. That's right. I'm the kind of guy who reads the terms of service agreements. So I have concerns about Restream. I also have concerns about how fucking dark this game is right now. I could stream to both myself. I know that there's a way to do that. I don't trust OBS to do it well. I don't like XSplit. I used XSplit for a while. Not a fan.
Don't get careless. Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Don't get careless, guys!
I could really do with a shower right now.
Nice job!
You're a lifesaver.
Bernardo! Save us from harm!
I know we can.
Man, the double attack and the haste.
Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
Is there someone else?
All right,
Oh.
I'm feeling it.
How's that? Fiora! Fantastic! I'm gonna go all out.
I am that kind of customer, yeah. Yeah, that's not just a stream thing. That's something I'm getting on my end, too.
One after another. What a
Alright, we'll just add it to the list of nitpicks for this game.
We can definitely do this!
When it comes down to it, that's
ever.
really all that I've got against this game, too, is just a ton of nitpicks.
I'm gonna go all out.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Okay. We need to... You are level 80!
Let's get out of here.
Are they what they... Is that what they want us to fight? What matters, I guess, is why do you stream? For me to enjoy it, to make money, both? Honestly, both. It started off because I enjoyed it, but I would like to eventually turn this into my full-time job. I got a taste of it as my full-time job a few months ago when I lost my job, and I spent some time on Severance seeing what I could do with it, and I enjoy it as a full-time job, but it's not paying the bills yet. There are pros and cons to each. I'm curious if Twitch's upcoming affiliate anniversary spotlight is a sign they're going to actually try and support affiliates. So the other thing on the business side of things is that stream views count towards the video views when they get turned into VODs, which is important for SEO, the search engine optimization, because YouTube favors videos that have a lot of views. That's one of the reasons why it's so hard to get noticed on YouTube, is because if you're a channel with no views and you post a video and it has no views, the search engine's not going to find it. You could look almost exactly for that video and you're probably not going to find it. It's a problem. I understand why they do it that way, because odds are most people, when they go searching for a video, aren't going to be looking for a video that nobody's ever watched. So streaming on YouTube means getting those stream views, which I get more stream views on YouTube than I do on Twitch. Where is this crevasse? The Digit 1 crevasse. I'm checking this quest again. Broken Mechon in the area of the Digit 1 crevasse. Digit 1. Know what I should do on YouTube? What should I do on YouTube? DQ 1 through 3, no sleep till beatathon. Do you not remember? Hey, Soccer, do you not remember how grouchy I was at the end of Dragon Quest 2? You think I want to go through Dragon Quest 1 and still 2, and then go on to deal with 3? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I thought you said you were going to show corpses and tase dead animals. Yeah. Man, what an interesting modern gaming landscape that we live in, right? It's between the knuckles. Oh, it's on the fallen arm west of the giant mechon debris, between the knuckles of Digit 1 and Digit 2. Put that on the list of things that's not going to happen, Orbo. Hey, Soccer, how are you doing? Oh. Wait, what? So here we have Digit 1, and then way the fuck over here on Digit 2, we have the Digit 1 crevasse. I want somebody to please explain to me how this makes sense. I will wait, I will listen. I don't know if I'm ready to be called a Saigangster just for being friends with you. Oh, it hurt to say. It hurt to say. I like to think that not only I have more character than that, but you guys as well. Let's go around this way. I feel like this way will be safer. Alright, so where is it?
Don't get careless.
Don't get careless, guys!
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
You're not invincible! Milano!
You're a lifesaver.
Man! Forgot that they do that.
You're a lifesaver. Mad stop!
And as one, we're unbeatable. Yeah, all together now!
You said it, Shulk.
Notice me, Senpai! God!
Fiora! That's the spirit. I'm gonna go all out.
You really wanted to kill Shulk.
This is the last one.
We got through that pretty good!
We've definitely gotten stronger. Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Do they mean all the way down there? Ugh. Eliminate the threat, Xenoblade Chronicles? Thank you, Google. Just tell me where they are. Thank you. That doesn't help at all. The broken mechon? Oh, good. My time card has been approved. It only shows up during Eliminate the Threat. Specific location is on the grass next to the beach near the Digit 1 crevasse, about halfway between the giant Mechon debris and the Digit 2 plane. It drops a dated frame, 2 of which are needed for fixing. Is it here? Like, I don't... It says it's on the beach. But, like, the area that it's suggesting to me doesn't really have beach. So I'm a bit baffled. Nope, I'm now officially on Digit 2. Yeah, there is a beach down here, and that's where I'm starting to think they probably mean. Because it's like the last area that makes sense for it to be.
Don't get careless.
Oh yeah, the targeting is another issue I've had.
Okay.
Ongoing with this game.
Just a little more. We're the best. We've definitely gotten stronger.
Let's stay alert.
To be successful at this, you need to take co-carnage's approach. Stream 7 days a week, 365 days a year for 4 to 8 hours a day. Yeah. If you want this to be your job, you need to treat it as such and put in the hours without fail. Dude, okay, so streaming every single day, all year long, for 4 to 8 hours a day is not, quote, putting in the work and treating it as a job, okay? There's actually labor laws that prevent that, okay? That's not a real job, that's an obsession. I'm not saying it's bad, but I have a family, and that is far, far more important to me than streaming for a living. I'm not going to break myself over it because I don't think that's a good decision, and I think that spending that much time on anything, you're going to be missing out on so much more. Oh, okay, it's a little, like, knife attack thing. That's what it is. Alright. So that has really tiny range on it.
I'm gonna go all out.
Yeah, there's nothing positive about
Let's stay alert. Should be okay
that
if we
kind
fight
of
like
work.
this.
That would be exhausting. As it is right now, I am making adjustments to... There it is! I've made adjustments to my schedule. I'm waking up an hour earlier so that I actually do have the time to get this streaming in.
Everyone ready for a chain attack? All right, do it. I know I can.
Man, all that damage, Fury, you're a beast.
I'm gonna go all out.
Quote Rick and Morty and Orbo. Who said it first, though? That just sounds like slavery with more words. Yeah, it's slavery with extra steps. Co is also one of the OG channels from the transition from Justin TV to Twitch. He grew in a different time to be able to make it a full-time job. I don't know if any channel really knows the formula for why they grow or anything, because consistency and scheduling only go so far. I am still a big fan of consistency being key. There's a lot of people who get lucky, and their channels get incredibly popular. There's a lot of people who are able to jump on popularity trains at the right time, and they get lucky. There's a lot of people who have been doing very consistent work for years, and they still aren't getting the notification that they deserve. So it's just... It's like any other kind of media creation. You know, I'm sure that it's honestly depressing to think about how many amazing writers and musicians and artists there are out there who will never be a household name regardless of how much they deserve it. I'm not saying I deserve to be a household name, but I'm saying that the way that getting noticed works isn't fair, and it never will be. Co also has a family and fully supports his family by streaming. Yeah, but is he spending enough time with them? If he's streaming every single day out of the year, is he spending enough time with them? I make sure to spend time with my family every day. And you guys don't see me streaming on the weekends because I have made those family days so that I know that we get to have those family experiences together. And to me, that is way more important than getting that additional stream time in. I spend time with... You guys don't always see me in the evenings because I'm spending time with Perry during the only time of day where the kids aren't around. Could I stream more? Yes, absolutely. Would it be worth it to? I don't think so. If I'm going to become popular and make this a full-time job, then I'm going to do it my way. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth doing. You know? There's no point in working myself to the bone so that I can work for myself if I'm not working for myself in the way that I want to be. Yeah, thank you, Urbo. Oh my god, are they still talking? I've been pressing the button while we've been talking. They're still going. They're still going. You are Mechon. Protect our village from us. Like, why don't they have a name for the other Mechon? Or why don't they say anything? We're Mechon. Please protect us from the Mechon. They don't seem to identify as a separate tribe or anything, so it winds up sounding crazy. Like, I'd understand if they, you know, called themselves by a different name, but they call themselves Mechon also. That's confusing. That's confusing. I don't get it. Yeah, it's still not enough, though, Spirit. And he's already in a position where he is successful on it. Okay? I can't drop everything to stream 7 days a week for 4 or 5 hours a day. Okay? I have a full-time job that is more important right now. Alright? Those bills weren't getting paid when I was streaming 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. Okay, and I still had to make time on the weekends, and it's really hard to stream when there are kids around in the house because children don't always respect your space and respect what you're doing. I get that you're trying to be motivational, but the honest truth of the matter is I'm not going to work like that when I'm already spending, like Breach said, 40 to 50 hours of rent paying. I have to work a full-time job in order to pay for my family's expenses. And I need to set aside time to spend with my family. And I need to set aside time to spend with Perionin when we're free from children. So, and I need to set aside time to sleep and shower and things. So, when you see me streaming, I also need to just set aside me time. When you see me streaming, that is very carefully scheduled. All right? I'm not going to sacrifice everything on a chance. Yep, family over subscribers, always. Time aspects thing is one that goes unnoticed often, because even for a 5-hour stream, there's tons of hours behind the stream. Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's... the editing, and just like simple editing, like just cutting stuff into episodes, is a very time-consuming process. And it's why you guys haven't seen the next episode of Saigan Cat After Dark yet. Because that's not just simple editing. I have to go through these half-hour videos over and over and over and over again. And I edit the clips in those videos to have good comedic timing and to make sense and for the humor to be there. So yeah, it only took us half an hour to record an episode of us watching something and talking about it. And then it takes like another 5 hours on top of that just to edit it into something usable. And then it has to process, which my computer is not amazing. I can't really do other stuff and let these videos process at the same time. So as soon as I'm ready to process a video, my computer's tied up for like the next hour. And I don't want to be reliant on just streaming as my form of income. One of the reasons that I want to continue using YouTube, especially for VODs, is because that becomes a passive form of income with ad revenue and stuff. It doesn't require me being actively engaged to earn money off of like tips and things. Yeah, yeah, you know, Breach. Yep. Yep, your computer's a brick while you're rendering, and that's that, unless you're running some kind of crazy super machine. And I don't got money for that. All right. Speaking of work, it is time for me to go and get ready for work and eat breakfast and do all those things that prevent me from streaming 4 to 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Boy, we got kind of distracted near the end there, but it's okay. We are moving towards the end of the game. I don't think I'm going to rebuild Colony 6. As far as what I'm doing for the Memorial Day Marathon, I'm not doing Dragon Quest 6. I'm probably going to do whatever is next on the list, which is currently near Gestalt, I think. Unless we get, if we can get back up to $500 on Patreon before then, I will do .hack. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. I did make progress. We made more story progress. All right. Take care, everybody. See you all next time.